Fox 13, the most powerful name in local news. This is the Fox 13 6 o'clock news.
All right, keeping with tradition in Florida politics, a dramatic turn today in the Jim Norman, Kevin Ambler case. Norman, forced off the ballot, is now back on it. An appeals court in Tallahassee reversed another judge's decision in this contentious Hillsborough County race for the state Senate. That's State Senate District 12, northern Hillsborough County, parts of central and northeastern Pasco. It's marked here in yellow. Norman defeated Ambler in the Republican primary. Ambler sued and won until today. Fox 13's Chris Moore is with us now as this case goes in a new direction. Chris?
Yeah, John, perhaps headed toward the state Supreme Court. Norman is accused of taking hundreds of thousands of dollars from deceased developer Ralph Hughes and trying to hide it. The question for the courts, does that make him ineligible to run for public office? Ambler and a lower court judge said yes. But today, a three-judge panel said no.
It's a pretty low standard, but it's the law. The opinion concludes Jim Norman hasn't been convicted of a felony as he stands accused of hiding $500,000, so he's constitutionally eligible to hold office as a state senator. Norman says he'll go public later this week. For now, his attorneys are doing the talking.
I think this is the end of it. The District Court of Appeal said that they would not entertain a motion for rehearing, and I don't see any basis here for the Supreme Court to take jurisdiction. So I think we're at the end of this litigation.
But Kevin Ambler, the fellow Republican who sued to yank Norman from the ballot, has the right to appeal, perhaps to the state Supreme Court. We haven't heard from him just yet. In the meantime, the legal community is abuzz.
It's significant and it's important enough that the Florida Supreme Court may want to rule on it.
In addition, the appeals court suggested Norman's case should be handled by the state's Ethics Commission, which rarely shows its cards until it's done investigating.
So we could have a complaint before the Florida Commission on Ethics right now. We just don't know about it because of the confidentiality provisions.
L.T. Lafferty served 2 years on the Ethics Commission. He says the panel's power includes reprimands, fines, and even dismissal.
The Commission on Ethics can recommend that the candidate be removed from office. And then it would be up to the Florida legislature to act on that recommendation.
That would be very interesting. Norman is a Republican, and his fellow Republicans control the legislature. That's a hypothetical. For the moment, Jim Norman is back on the ballot, and we are waiting to hear whether Kevin Ambler will continue fighting. John?
All right, the deadline is now.